Hello, it's Sally from BuggyBaby here. Today I'm going to have a look at the Bumbo Floor Seat. Now this floor seat, we'll open the packaging in a moment. It retails at $57.99 and it's for children from 3 months to around 1 year old. So let's have a look. Let's turn it on its side. Really lovely packaging. Explains about the floor seat, the multi seat, which is 6 months to 36 months, and the booster seat from 18 months onwards. So the floor seat is the first one in this range, and it very clearly says it's for babies who can't quite sit up on their own. Okay, so I've loosened the bottom and let's take out the seat. So already I can feel this is a lovely material. It's quite spongy but quite firm, and it doesn't feel cold, so that's going to be lovely for babies' legs. Okay, so let's put the box to one side and have a look. Okay, so this floor seat has a buckle, which is really good. Safety harness. I'm pressing the middle and both sides come out, so that's quite good. It's adjustable. Now I've noticed in here that this is slightly tilted, so as baby gets in here, it's kind of moves them comfortably towards the back of the seat, so they rest in there, legs up over here. So I like that. That's really looks really comfy. Once baby's in, buckle's really good, opened like that. Okay, so this floor seat, as the name suggests, is for using on the floor only. So it's not to be put up, I don't think, onto anything apart from being used on the floor. So baby can sit here playing very safely and very comfortably too. I really do love this. Very high quality foam, no hard edges, nothing to bang, so that's lovely. And there's a warning thing here, which is really good. It says use on the floor, never use on a chair or raised surfaces. So that looks fantastic. This is once again the Bumbo floor seat. It retails at $57.99 and very competitively priced at buggybaby.co.uk. If I do this up again, let's have a look at the back so you get the full picture. Here we are, all the way around, and then underneath, you know, it's very firm, but at the same time it's soft and warm to touch. And this with the harness in the front here. So with the Bumbo floor seat, we can also buy separately the Bumbo floor seat tray. Now I've got one here. Let's take it out of the box and see if we can attach it to the floor seat. So the instructions show us how to assemble the tray. So I'm going to move this floor seat out of the way. It says we put this upside down, and according to the instructions, take this edge and put it in here and press it in nice and firmly, so that's secure. And then it says position the cup of the tray over the pommel of the seat. So here's the seat, there's the pommel. Going to position that over the top, and it says hook the catch at the base of the tray under the bottom of the rim of the seat. So I hope you can see this. That slides in there. There we are. That's nice and firm. Okay, good. So now what we've done here, we've transformed the Bumbo floor seat into the perfect place for your baby to explore feeding. So you could put some finger food on here. baby can sit here with toys, and it's nice and round. The edges are rounded, nice and smooth. You can't put this in the dishwasher. This has to be washed by hand with soapy water. It's very much the same as the Bumbo floor seat itself. So this looks perfect. Let's have a look from the side. The floor tray is attached really firmly, and then you've got space for baby to enjoy some time feeding or playing while sitting on the floor in the floor seat. So the Bumbo floor seat tray that we've just attached retails at £9.99, and that's also available at buggybaby.co.uk. And let's have a look at something else. A range of really lovely Bumbo Safari friends. Now, this is Zoe the zebra, and as you can see, they have a suction cup which literally sticks on. And as well as Zoe, we've got Ozzy the ostrich. Look at that, really great. This one doesn't rattle. Zoe's got a noise in there. We've got Ozzy, who just looks rather flamboyant and beautiful. Look at those eyelashes as well. And there is the elephant, who's called Enzo. So that's got a rattle. Really good kind of teething, maybe a suggested teething bar there. And who else have we got? Yeah, so here's Hildy, the hippopotamus. Look at that. Now, Hildy's got a colourful whirligig thing in the middle. Looks great. What a lovely selection of little friends here. And this one making the noise behind me is Luca the lion. So Luca, very exciting. He's got beads, and he's got a shaker as well, and really lovely and colourful. So they all could come along and stick onto the floor seat tray as well. Once again, all available from buggybaby.co.uk. These are for your child, it says here, from 3 months old. So these Bumbo suction toys are retailing at £12.99. They stick to any flat surface, not just this Bumbo floor seat, but to any flat surface, and they are food quality, so they are manufactured to be safe in a food environment. Really, really joyous little friends here for your child to play with and to be entertained with on the floor seat tray while sitting in the Bumbo floor seat. Hello, so now we're looking at the Bumbo Multi Seat, which is for children from 6 months to 36 months. So here's the packaging, and it explains that the multi seat is the middle one in the range. So you start with the floor seat, then you've got the multi seat from 6 to 36 months, moving on to the booster seat from 18 months onwards. So let's open the box and see what we've got inside. I can see that this is very compact and sturdily designed, and let's have a look at what's involved. So this is the Bumbo Multi Seat, which is a 3-stage seat for toddlers, and it retails at £64.99. Now I can see already that this inner moulded cushion is really comfy. It's quite warm to touch. It's made of very high quality foam, and a really comfy place to sit. So we've got the safety harness here, good adjustable straps. There we are. Put baby in here, and this multi-seat can be used in a number of different ways. Let's have a look at the side profile. So we've got some clues here about how we can use this multi-seat, and at the back we have, if I press this, Yep, we have a tray to go at the front. So let's have a look at the instructions. I'll turn this back round and we'll see how we attach the tray. It's very straightforward to attach. So I'm literally going to put these slots here into here. So there we are. Press, and there it is, nice and firmly attached. Fantastic. And then if I want to take the tray off, I'm just going to, I hope you can see this, press up and remove. Okay, so the Bumbo Multi Seat is for children from 6 months onwards, when they can sit, just about sit on their own. And you can use this on the floor, but with the Bumbo Multi Seat, you can also use it on a dining chair. So let's see if we can demonstrate how that can be used. Then you can elevate your child with you and they can sit at the dining table and share in a family conversation over dinner. So I've turned my Bumbo Multi Seat upside down. You can see that it has these rubber feet at the bottom to keep it in position, which is brilliant, because if you're going to use this on a dining chair, that means it's going to stay in place. So I'm just going to lift this handle up and voila, we can see underneath we have the straps that you can use to position this on your dining room chair. So I'm going to get to dining room chair and see if we can put this on there nice and firmly. So I've taken the Bumbo Multi Seat. I have taken the straps out of the sides. They were positioned in there, if you remember, like that. I literally flicked them out. And I've already put one of the straps underneath the seat and around the other side as well. And then if I show you underneath, there you can see it's just harnessed underneath. And very, very stable. And now I'm just going to do exactly the same with the back, and so you can adjust the length of these straps to fit your chair. So I'm going to turn it round. There we are. Move this to here. I hope you can see this okay. On there. And I'll just lengthen it and push those together. Now, to lengthen it, I'm just going to pull this here. That's the good thing with these straps. They can be used so you can affix your Bumbo Multi Seat to any size of chair within reason. And there are instructions on the side of the box which show the dimensions of chairs you can use this with. So I hope you can see that okay. If I turn it back, look, that's really secure, so baby can sit in here and join you at the dining table. Now, you might say, well, the tray's in the way. So if I use the clip, what we can do is pop the tray in the back there in the storage area. That's perfect, really smooth line, won't get lost. Pop baby in, and there you are, they can join you at the table. So as baby gets a bit older, you've probably already thought about this, but yes, you can remove this inner. Now I hope the camera angle is okay. I won't take it completely out, but look, take that out, and then there's a lovely smooth, still rounded edges, soft seat for baby to sit in, and you can still use the tray so until they're about 3 years old. So that's perfect. As well as this foam insert coming out, it can also be stored in here in the underneath compartment of the chair as well. So that's very useful. And the height of the seat can be adjusted as well. There's a mechanism underneath where you turn the bottom part and it slightly elevates how the Bumbo Multi Seat sits on the chair or on the floor. So once again, this retails at $64.99 and it's available from buggybaby.co.uk. So let's have a look at the differences between the Bumbo Floor Seat, which retails at £57.99 here, and the Bumbo Multi Seat, which we have here, which retails at £64.99. So immediately we can see that the Bumbo Multi Seat can be used on a dining chair using these straps so that baby can sit at the same height as you at a table, whereas the floor seat must be used on a flat surface on the floor, not on an elevated surface at all. That's the key difference, is that this has to stay on the floor and this can be used on a chair. Now, you're looking at the tray here. The Bumbo Multi Seat comes with the tray included, and that also slots very neatly in the back there. The Bumbo Floor Seat doesn't include a tray. It comes like this. However, you can buy a separate floor seat tray which retails at £9.99. This is the Bumbo Floor Seat tray that you can buy separately at £9.99, and it fits onto the pommel here of the seat, and then you tuck it underneath the lip there, and voila. So one other difference between the Bumbo Floor Seat and the Bumbo Multi Seat is that the Bumbo Floor Seat retains this shape. It tilts baby slightly towards the back, and it's for babies for up to 1 year old. Now, the Bumbo Multi Seat, you can take out this soft inner, which is made of the same material as the floor seat, and you can store it in the back of the seat here, put the base back on, but this allows your child more space for sitting in, and it's very soft, lovely, smooth, clean lines, and it allows baby to sit in here until they're 3 years old. If we look underneath the Bumbo Floor Seat, we can see that it's moulded and a nice cushioned base for resting on the floor. If we look underneath the Bumbo Multi Seat, we can see that it has these extra padded grippy rubber feet, so that the multi seat is secure when on the floor or resting on a chair. Now I can take off the base, and if I turn it through 180 degrees and put it back on, I have reduced the height of this seat. So let me do that again. If I take this off and turn it through 180 degrees, I hope you can see this, then put it back on, can you see that now I've increased the height by about 3 centimeters? So that's one other difference between the two. The Bumbo Floor Seat stays at the same height on the floor. The Bumbo Multi Seat can increase slightly in its height whether you've got it on the floor or whether you're resting it on a chair.